All right, so let's keep this one short. There was an article floating around on brotherlypuck.com that suggested a Cole CAUFIELD offer sheet. And honestly, this one, look, I understand the business that we're in here. I understand that people in hockey and hockey media, you got to sell a story, you got to stir the pot a little bit. That's how this whole system works. And I know that tons of people are going to say, well, why can't we just keep it low key, blah, blah, blah. No, it's never going to be like that. You're always going to see stuff like this. And hey, good on them for bringing this up as a possible idea because, hey, from their perspective, that would be pretty cool if Philadelphia went and offer sheeted Cole CAUFIELD. But to me, from a pretty reputable source here, like, I know it's not, it's the New York Times or something like that, but Brotherly Puck, like, they've got their own chain of podcast, of media there that a lot of people listen to and follow, and basically, they're suggesting the Flyers should offer sheet Cole CAUFIELD to make amends and to kind of fix the mistake of drafting Cam York at 14th, one spot before Cole CAUFIELD was drafted. Especially, like, look at this Flyers team right now, how desperately they could use the goal-scoring ability of Cole CAUFIELD. And I don't know, it's just interesting and almost funny to see. And for me, offer sheets, I used to be like, nah, that's never going to happen, blah, 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 with everybody. But I'm starting to be like, okay, maybe. I mean, they're kind of rare. You hear whispers about them. They happen, I mean, once every blue moon, it seems like. But when they do, sometimes they're jaw droppers and they uppercut you Randy Orton RKO out of nowhere. Like the Philadelphia Flyers, exactly, with the Shea Weber offer sheet, what was it, in 2012? So 10 years ago. That's the reason Shea Weber's contract has been so massive and right now is collecting dust with the Vegas Golden Knights. Like, that contract was monstrous, and it's offer sheets like that, as well as the Parise and Suter deals in Minnesota, that caused the NHL to rework the contract system and really hurt the CBA there. And now you'll only see 8-year deals as the absolute maximum. You can't sign 65-year contracts anymore because of that. So, hey, these offer sheets, when they do happen, they're jaw droppers, and they usually pretty much come out of nowhere. And look, if you ask me personally, it would be a really funny, dramatic thing to happen. It would turn this into a soap opera of sorts, but I think CAUFIELD's going to be a Hab. Look how happy he is there. Such a good fit. The fans love him. It's too much of a good fit. I really, really don't think he's going to get offer sheeted because obviously the team who offer sheets him would have to give up quite a bit. And, of course, like, there's not even a guarantee that he would sign it, right? I mean, like, Montreal would most likely match, and I mean, I guess you are technically screwing over an Eastern Conference rival by doing that, but, like, why? Why would you do it? You know what I mean? Like, why? And I understand Bergevin did it with Sebastian Aho with Carolina, but that's been buried, forgotten about. Like, I don't see it. And here's what HabsFanatics.com had to say about it. They explain, this being Brotherly Puck, that this would be a brilliant way for Philadelphia to redeem their mistake of drafting Cam York instead of CAUFIELD. They explain that Montreal and Philadelphia have a known history with hostile bids and that this would be realistic. Their proposal, as we understand it, would be to offer $84 million for 8 years to Cole CAUFIELD to bring him to the Flyers. We are talking about a pact worth $10.5 million per year. We tell you about this just to entertain you because it is a ridiculous proposal, but it made us laugh. It's true that this is an organization that has made this type of hostile offer before, but in the case of Cole CAUFIELD, it's not going to happen. He will be in Montreal for many years to come, and Flyers fans and Brotherly Puck have to accept that. So, to me, that's pretty well said. But again, I don't want to, like, dunk on Brotherly Puck too much for this. Like, hey, I respect and appreciate a good little pot stir there. It's interesting. It's fun. And sometimes this stuff does happen. I mean, people talking about a Wayne Gretzky trade before the Wayne Gretzky trade would have been laughed off and, oh, you're crazy, blah, 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 you don't know anything, he's never going to get traded. This type of stuff happens in the National Hockey League. Huge trades happen pretty regularly in the NHL. and big offers and changes like this happen. I remember I took a couple of years off. I was huge into the NHL from like 2008 until 2011, roughly. And then I took about a 2-year break. And when I got back into following the NHL, I was shocked to see how many of the huge star players I had known in 2011 that were on new teams only 2 years later out of nowhere. It really surprised me. So this type of stuff does happen. I don't want to dunk on them too hard, but come on. It's not going to happen. They're not going to get it through. And even if they do, like, he's not going to be a Philadelphia Flyer. It's just not going to happen here. I mean, if Johnny Gaudreau didn't get offer sheeted and became like a Flyer or something in 2016 when he was going through his contract negotiations, it's not going to happen here with Cole. I mean, it's an even better fit. So, hey, that's just my 2 cents on the matter here. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. As usual, of course, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.